Hello Internet, welcome back to Morrowind. Double check, yes, everything is fine. So, basically, get out of here. I've had to disable all of the fancy little graphical enhancements I enabled through the Catalyst Control Center Manager because, I don't know, for some reason this computer can't handle it. I actually had to replay up to here because, well, the autosave's been saved over by now. But the autosave that was here from before I slept in the bed in the last session, or hell, might as well just call it last video. I did try to load it, and for some reason, it just kind of loaded me into Moonmouth Legion Fort for some reason, with view distance set to 0, so I couldn't see anything, and everybody being strangely pissed off at me. It was really weird, running at 3 frames per second as well. I had a video of it, but it was shit, so I just shook-handed it. Anyway, finally able to continue, so what I need to do is head over to St. Olm's Canton. And to do this, I'm gonna wear travel stained pants. Gonna equip these. I'm gonna fly my way down there. Black old sun, won't you come? Get out of this game, black old sun, you don't belong. Directly southeast. You know, come to think of it, why don't I just kind of do this? Makes a bit more sense, I think. Now, the danger with this is these travel-stained pants don't exactly have the best of, you know, levitation enchantments. So I'm guessing at the very least I just need to pay attention to the enchantment indicator. Cast it again once it starts fading out. Like right there. Now that's one of the things I can honestly say I think they did better in Oblivion. Like, even though in the vanilla version of Oblivion it just has that little two-sided bar that disappears from both sides that makes it hard to tell, you know, how much is left because, I don't know, bad interface design. It at least showed you how much time was left in an enchantment or active effect. And it's definitely a bit better than you're just kind of, you know, having it there and then having it eventually, God, that scared the hell out of me there. I thought it was going to happen again, in which case I'd have to break something. It's in the book, so I shouldn't need to look in the journal. Vivec District Environment Program. So it just says that Yingling is here in St. Olm's District. Yingling Manor, of course, so I don't know, I guess that kind of implies it'd be in one of these bigger areas. That's just the Wasteworks. By the way, just to clear up any inconsistencies, the gear's a bit different here. I bought a few more scrolls than I did before. Where is... I made some different illusion spells this time. Got myself a Night Eye and a differently spelled light spell. It got some different arrows and weaponry and whatnot. Mildly different. Travel stained pants. See, I don't get it. It was up above the scrolls before, but then I equip it and it goes to the bottom of the list. As I was probably saying before and never finished, as usual, it's... I was just about to remark about him being invisible. Alright. Excuse me, can you help me? No, I'm over here. My name is Cassius Ulcenius. Sorry, you see, I've been made invisible by a wizard. Well, that's useful. Yes, the wizard Fevin Rellin cursed me with invisibility. You can't imagine what it's like living like this. No one will talk to me, everyone thinks I'm a ghost of some sort. I can't take this any longer. I'm afraid to go to talk to the wizard, and my father the traitor will think me a fool. Please, can you help? I can try. You will? Thank you so much. I can't tell you how awful this is. People always walking into me, knocking me down. No one to talk to, it's awful. Well, what can you tell me about this wizard? He's a mage in the Telvanni section of Vivec. I don't know why he'd do this to me, it's just terrible. So in a way, they just kind of reused this idea in Oblivion. That instantly made that a bit less interesting.
Go ahead.
It looks like I can't ask anybody else about the wizard or that guy. Waterfall. I'm looking for Yingling. What are you doing sitting back here in the corner? Nah, he's got nothing particularly new or interesting to say, it looks like. He's a traitor. Well, that manor's got to be around here somewhere. That's an abbey. That's a glassworker's hall. Huh. I would have thought the manor would have been, up here in the plaza. Well, I'll have a look at the traders at any rate. I realize this is one of the poor parts of town, but...
Let's do some business, shall we?
Should be interesting just to see, what they've got for sale. Huh, not too shabby, I have to say. I mean, of course, most of this is garbage, but... You got bone mold and cork bulb, arrows and bolts. Not too shabby for marksman. Shame I don't have any more space. And I don't think I have anything to sell. Yeah, that second copy of the, what was it? Calcinator, I think. I kind of... This time, I took that and the, House Dagoth cup and just set it down in, set it down in the, God, I'm failing over words here. Set it down in the, that house, the house in Balmora that I've been using, belongs to somebody whose name I can't remember.
Not now, okay. Head on.
That just exits.
Keep moving.
So I'm in St. Dellen. Was it Olms that I'm supposed to be in? Yes, it's Olms. Okay. My mistake. Thought it was in Olms. Guess not. What you get for not paying attention well enough, I guess. So I believe Ulm should be right here. This one. Yes, I am here. Well, I've got the, levitation. I'm just gonna... So much for that. Get a quick look at the statue. Wasn't meant to be. So let's try again. Let's have a look in the plaza. As again, one would assume that a manor would be up here. And look at that, the first door I look at.
I really don't have time for this, so make it quick.
Generic greeting. What can you train? Nothing, because I'm not Hlaalu and I don't believe I'll be joining any houses with this character. Yingling half-troll. Oh, I cannot even speak to you about the man who owns this place.
Come on then, say something or move on.
Well, I can ask about Valanda. So annoyingly, it seems impossible to record this game lately, or anything lately, without any issue. Inexplicably, the microphone audio stopped recording right at this point, so I'll have to do the remainder of this video and the entirety of the next video with a post-op commentary. Councillor Valanda Mani lives outside Vivec on Elmas Island. Take the bridge to the mainland from the Telvanni compound, then turn south and cross the bridge to Elmas Island. The path from the south end of the bridge leads right to Omani Manor. I remember remarking that that's actually, old stuff. Stuff I would have known by now. You're just trying to get around this person. At this point, I see a locked door. So, of course, what's the thing to do? Unlock it. Not with the probe, but with a master's lockpick, because it's a level 85 door. Unfortunately, the first go doesn't seem to work very well. Just check in here, make sure nobody's coming up to see me unlocking the door. Failing a few too many times here, so I'm just going to accidentally double cast the buff security effect of the ring. Just checking to make sure the Fortify Illusion ring is still equipped. Sneaking around here, finding the place to look a bit familiar, but knowing I haven't been here myself. And it turns out what's being hostile to me is just rats. Sir Yingling, I must admit that I was surprised by your request for funds to repair the House Hlaalu temple in Vivec. Before our meeting last week, I knew only that you were an outlander and not a member of our temple. Once again, I ask that you forgive an old man for heeding to false rumors. Now that I have met you, I am sure that your motives are pure and you can restore the temple to its former glory. House Hlaalu has neglected its temple in Vivec for many years, and it is in a state of disrepair. Given the difficulty of this restoration, I would be pleased to contribute 50,000 drakes to your efforts. Arcanon Serioni. Wow. Even with messing up the word neglected so many times, I managed to read it in the same amount of time as I did the first go through. I believe I just used an apprentice's one to open this for 155 gold. I decided to take out these rats here. Just get them out of here. Decided to take them out with magic. Unfortunately, they do a fair bit of damage because they're, you know, they're all blighted. Just taking out a bunch of them, as many of them as I can with the frostbite. I believe I eventually swap over to the Daedric Fire Sword here. Finish them off. They're doing far too much damage, even for the difficulty level I'm on. Didn't really notice this while I was playing, but that torch seems to be floating in midair. And I figured that, you know, I'm not doing anything for House Hlaalu anyway, so... Kill the rat. Don't worry about failing the quest. The quest being one I remember seeing in Vivec's playthrough before he, you know, shut down his channel for terrible reasons. You're just trying to look for a way to restore magicka without wasting any of the potion. No, I use the Scroll of the Argent Glow. Even better. Well, a little better, I guess. This Restoration Scroll. This is a ledger showing how Yingling Half-Troll misdirected funds on he was supposed to spend on restoring the temple in the Redoran compound in Vivec. I decided to take it just in case I needed, you know, some proof when I went and killed Yingling. Of course, now I'm just trying to find a way to free up space. Clearly that didn't work too well. I decided to just drop my expensive arrows on the ground for the time being.
Say your business.
You like to dance close to the fire, don't you?
Not really, no.
You're on your honor. Don't press your luck.
So I tried to find, you know, something I could speak to him about. You know, see if I could get him angry so that when I started fighting him, it wouldn't be considered murder. Though I didn't really have to worry about that in the end. Never really thought to use the persuasion option, you know, use the persuasion option and select taunt. Never thought to do that for some reason. So without seeing anything else in the journal or anything, I decided to make a little save here, somehow misspelling troll. And to go on with the murder plan. Get out of here, Crosshair.